to respond to a bigot, somebody who hates our country but pretends to love it, whose stock is just to malign innocent persons with lies, and he tells the lies with so much confidence that people, some gullible people, tend to believe him. Everything that I'm going to say, I swear by the God that created me, that I'm saying what I know is the truth, not because I want to entertain someone like Kelvin Taylor, but because of the innocent 1,001 gullible people across the globe who are finding it very difficult to read between the thin line to know who is speaking the truth and who is lying. Let me start by saying that I'm not a fan of him. I don't listen to him. I hardly get time to listen to him. But unfortunately, his last few episodes seem to consistently mention me, and people draw my attention. And a lot of people, well-meaning Ghanaians, don't respond to him. I'm sorry that I cannot continue to hold on when he continues these lies. I have had the great privilege of serving my people from Aswansi in Parliament for over a decade and a half. I'm not anywhere near saying that I'm intelligent more than any other person in Aswansi or wiser than any other person in Parliament, but I know all those who have worked with me who attest to the fact that I'm so passionate about what I do. I've consistently defended my constituency, and the records are there for everybody to see. I have consistently defended my party since I was in Parliament. I have consistently defended every flag bearer that we've had with all the energy in me. Kelvin Taylor, let me tell you, I challenge you to bring everything that you claim to have. I am very ready for you. Let me start by saying that I don't work to you. I don't work to you. I work to my constituents. But you see, the kind of allegations that you are leveling is so shocking that you claim to be a journalist and you know the tenets of good journalism. The tenet of good journalism is that when you get facts, you give people that facts are around them, the so-called facts, to authenticate or otherwise. You cross-check, you provide evidence of what you are saying. You don't just go talking on top of your head because probably some people might have given you some wrong information and then you use it to run. Let me tell you, I bought my ticket to the US. I swear to God that I serve Allah, I have never met anybody, whether in government or their surrogates or discuss. Look, I don't need you. I don't owe you to tell you why I'm in the US. I don't owe you. I'm a citizen of Ghana, and Parliament is on recess. I have every right to travel privately to wherever I want to go. I don't owe you the obligations. But if it is about US, let me tell you, first, you lied that I was in bronze in a mosque. I challenge you. If I'm in the US, the mosques that I attend are Mount Hope, Yankasa, or An-Nasser. I challenge you to provide that evidence. And those of you in bronze, this is to tell you the lies that he's peddling. Have you seen me in any of your mosques? No. In fact, since I came to the US, I've not gone anywhere even near Manhattan. I have not met anybody, not even an NPP person inside this US. The only time I would say I met somebody that is close to NPP was on the flight when I was coming. I met one of our guys in my conference, Alisra, who came for us. Oh, he wanted us to have a picture. I mean, it's MP. Even though I know all his utterances against me as the member of Parliament for Aswan, but I oblige him. In fact, I returned from New Mexico only this morning. All this while I was in, they call it the Abukaki. A younger brother doctor who is there, Dr. Uza. I'm sure if he's listening, if he and his family will attest the fact that yes, I was with them. Kelvin Taylor, let me tell you, whoever told you that me, I've met KK Sapo and Napo, I can't remember the last time we spoke. Since Parliament went on recess, I can't even remember. Yes, we are brothers. We grew up together, attended the same school. His father was like a father to me. But I challenge you, please, you claim that he has given me a contract. I challenge you to provide any contract that me, Muntaka, have received from Napo. If you care to know, all the classroom blocks that MPs fight for during get farm formula, try to push to their constituency, not even one has been built throughout the tenure of Napo as MP. Because when I get it and I take it to the district frustrates it, and I can mention them to you. I brought a contract for Nurul Amin, it was never done. The people of Aswanse J-Line, they know. And I stated all this when I was campaigning. You can go to my Facebook and go to my record on Zuria when I was stating the things that I brought, the things that I lobbied for, and how they got frustrated and all that. And check whether any of the contractors who were supposed to do those things have any relations to me. Or go to Auditor General, what they call Register General, and see whether any of those companies are related to me. Those classroom books about what they call Nur Amin, it's not been done. I brought Nuria, it was not done. Abubakar Siddiq, it was not constructed. I complained to Napo severally. He was saying that, look, this is the local district because we give the classroom blocks through the districts. And I'm witnessed instances where he tries to make course. Why are they frustrating the construction of those things? None was done. So I challenge you to provide contracts that me got from Napo and did. So you can show where they were and how I benefited from Napo being decent. So you see, that's palpable lie. Absolute lies from you. You see, you're not decent. Decent people, when they hear things, they try to cross-check. Because you are not decent and you are so raw, you are so naive about the things that we do, you even bother yourself. If I were you, when people were telling you that, oh, they are cutting contract, they are short-chaining all of us, they are sitting in power, they are not doing anything. If I were you, what I would do is that I would go and look for the Hamzat of Parliament on all the things that happen and see the debate